in a land far, far away, where the clouds are made of cotton candy and the rivers flow with sparkling lemonade, there lived a group of rainbow unicorns. Each unicorn had a mane of colors so bright and beautiful that even the sun felt a little jealous. But these unicorns weren't just any unicorns. They were the dream keepers, protectors of the land of dreams. And today, they were about to embark on the most whimsical adventure ever. One sunny day, the rainbow unicorns received a message from the Queen of Dreams. The dream world was in trouble. A mischievous Wind Sprite had stolen the dream gem, the source of all good dreams, and hidden it somewhere in the land of dreams. Without it, all dreams would turn into nightmares. Our brave unicorns knew they had to find the dream gem and save the day. The rainbow unicorns set off on their journey, galloping through fields of marshmallow flowers and over bridges made of rainbows. They were excited but also a little nervous. The land of dreams was full of surprises, some delightful and some, well, a little tricky. Their first challenge was the cloud maze, a giant puzzle of fluffy clouds that shifted and changed shape every few minutes. The unicorns had to work together to find their way through, using their rainbow magic to create a path. "Left or right?" asked Sparkle, the youngest unicorn, as the clouds swirled around them. "Follow the rainbow," shouted Starbeam, the leader, with a wink. After escaping the cloud maze, the unicorns trotted into the field of silly sunflowers. These flowers were like no others. They danced, told jokes, and even tried to tickle the unicorns with their petals. "Why don't unicorns play cards?" asked one sunflower. "Because they're afraid of the cheetah." The unicorns laughed so hard they nearly forgot their mission. The next part of their journey took them through the Misty Forest, where the trees whispered secrets and the air was thick with magic. The unicorns trotted carefully, their hooves barely making a sound on the mossy ground. "Keep your eyes open," whispered Luna, the wisest unicorn. "The dream gem could be hidden anywhere." Suddenly, a gust of wind swirled around them, and there appeared the mischievous Wind Sprite. With a playful grin, the sprite darted between the trees, leaving trails of sparkling dust. "If you want the dream gem, you'll have to catch me first," it teased, zooming off into the forest. The unicorns dashed after the Wind Sprite, their hooves pounding on the forest floor. They weaved through trees, jumped over logs, and even dodged a few playful pixies along the way. "We're getting closer," shouted Starbeam, determination in her voice. Finally, the Wind Sprite led them to the Rainbow Bridge, a shimmering pathway made of pure light. At the center of the bridge, the dream gem glowed brightly, just out of reach. "Only those with true courage and kindness can cross," said the Wind Sprite, suddenly serious. The unicorns knew they had to cross together, their friendship and bravery lighting the way. With their hearts full of courage, the unicorns stepped onto the Rainbow Bridge. As they moved forward, the bridge grew stronger and brighter until they reached the dream gem. Starbeam carefully picked up the gem with her horn, and the entire land of dreams lit up with happiness. They had done it. The dream gem was back where it belonged. Back in the Dream Palace, the Queen of Dreams threw a grand celebration in honor of the rainbow unicorns. There were fireworks made of stardust, rivers of sparkling lemonade, and of course, mountains of marshmallow treats. "You've saved the dreams of everyone, everywhere," the Queen said, smiling. "Thank you, brave unicorns." And with that, the rainbow unicorns danced and laughed, knowing their journey was the stuff of dreams. As the stars twinkled in the sky, the rainbow unicorns looked out over the land of dreams, knowing that they would always be its protectors. And with a final wink at each other, they galloped off into the night, ready for their next adventure. Because in the land of dreams, the journey never really ends.